everybody, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Hi! Hello, Amethyst. Have a very good lurk. I see a Geek Outs and an Edgefit and a Girl Wonder Ann and the lovely Rainy Keys, a Blizzard Star and an Orange-itis. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. And can I just say, Edgefit, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime and the 2 gifted subs to JJ and Richard. Thank you so much. JJ and Richard, welcome back to Having Wings, my friends. And Edgefit, welcome back to Having Wings. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's a Bree. I'm a me. Hello, everybody. I hope y'all are having a great time. We're gonna be, I mean, even if you're not having a good time, I hope this stream brightens your spirits, because we're just gonna be chilling and drawing a commission today, because, you know, that's what we do on this stream. Sometimes we break Bree, and she, pointedly tries not to look at the goal bar down there. And sometimes, we just relax and, watch Bree, draw, cute characters, because that's what we're going to do today, and, we're not gonna make Bree short circuit. We might make Bree short circuit, but maybe we won't, and maybe I'll be off the hook for a day. Helping make dinner currently, but I am here. No worries. Have a good dinner. What you making? Chill, pressure-free art. Well, I mean, the pressure that you guys have been putting on me is exciting amounts of pressure, and I am so truthfully grateful. And speaking of that pressure, I'm going to turn off Ash Cam, but I hope you all know that Ash is here. She's right here. Once again, in front. Oh, hey, you're getting up. Wow, okay, I just have to call her out on it. And she leaves. Are you gonna go in your hammock? Please go in your hammock. Yes! Alright, we got it. Hi, I'm doing good. I'm working on some campaign prep. CX Red Fern, welcome on in. I hope you're having a great day. What campaign prep are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. No pressure from me, not today. Kitty stretch. Kitty stretch. Well, we've got an Ash. She's all situated. I have a drawing tablet. We're all good. Successful call out post IRL. Yeah! Ooh, ginger and garlic chicken lo mein. That sounds delicious. That sounds super, super good. Glad to have you here. Good luck with your prep. Yes, I'm super glad to have you here. Welcome to the brigade. I'm glad you're having a good Thursday. It's Thursday today. That's what day it is. But, okay, before we get into it, y'all might be curious as to what the heck, all of the things at the bottom of the screen are. And so I shall tell you, before we get into doing, drawing, because I thought Ash was gonna be a menace for longer, but she isn't. So, first off, all of these things down at the bottom of the screen, what are they? Who knows? I know, they're tiers. They're gold tiers, for this month. It is my Streamiversary month this month. And we will be celebrating the Streamiversary of this lovely channel at the end of this month on October 30th. And we've got 9 days to go, which is truthfully terrifying for me. I really... where did this month go? But we've got 9 days to go, and we have hit a significant portion of these tiers before I even thought we would. And I'm truthfully grateful. But we've hit... 250, 375, 500, 625, 750, hey! CX Red Fern, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the brigade. I appreciate it. 875 and 1,000. We hit 1,000 last stream, and I'm still not over it. So thank you all so much for getting us there. The next tier, for our, what we could unlock before the Streamiversary is 1,250, and, me/the mods will write a brigade 1-page RPG. We love TTRPGs here on this channel, and not only will I be running a game on stream for the first time ever, my first time ever GMing will be live on camera, we will also be, if we hit the 125 tier, I will be, me and the mods will design a, pretty much a lasers and feelings hack 1-page RPG that is brigade related. And last stream we've decided that the 2 stats that you guys will get to be between is cute and hot, because I can only draw things that are either cute or hot. And I think John had an idea that we would be able to roleplay as my art, which is a wild concept, and I'm kind of super into it. So if we can get to 125, 1,250 before the end of this month, we will be doing that. And if we somehow miraculously get to 1,500, something will happen. You'll just have to stick around and find out. But that is all that. If you would like to donate and support me, this is truthfully amazing, and I promise that all of this money is going to be going to make sure that I can do the work that I love, i.e. making art on stream and making art just in general, as well as hopefully when I have a little downtime to start, you know, upgrading stuff on my stream, because we already know that I've been having some technical difficulties recently, and I would super love to have some new tech. So thank you all so much for all of your donations. But if you'd like to donate, all you gotta do is hit the tip jar down below. It's the tip jar link. It's a Streamlabs donation. You can do it either a one-time thing, or you can set it up to do it monthly. Yeah, that's my biggest announcement. I've got various other announcements that I will get to throughout the stream, but I just, you know, it's a big thing down at the bottom screen. Thought I would go for it and talk about it right now. Hey, Koala, welcome on in. Hello. How's your Thursday going? Ash be like, oh, all right, human, you win this time. She's been very obedient today, which is weird for her. She's been kind of a gremlin recently, so I think she's plotting something. Gobjafit, Edjafit, your little goblin self, $6.90 if we get to the goals, lol. Thank you so much for the $6.90. I really appreciate it. A very nice donation from you. I just think everyone should get to play their favorite quick... Oh, that'd be so cute. Everyone getting to play their favorite quick doodles would be such a cute idea, John. Oh my god. Also, John, welcome on in. Hello. It's great to see you. How's your Thursday going? Oh my gosh. Everyone playing their favorite quick doodles would kill me. We'd have a lot to choose from. Redford, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 1. Welcome to the brigade. Thank you so much. Have all of those emotes. Feel free to just spam them. It'll bounce around the screen. I want to play Mod Ranger John. John, you realize that if anyone plays their favorite Quake Doodles, they could just play various Sonas, right? They could play. Someone could totally steal your identity and play Gob John or John Blin and steal that right out from under you. Your whole thing could be stolen right from you. Oops, all Johns! Yes, guys, we gotta get to this freaking tier so that we can just have an Oops All Johns game. That's all we gotta do. Yes! Yes! That's so good! I'm working, so I'll be lurking a little, but have a good stream. No worries. Everyone that is currently here and working, go for it. Work away. I'll be drawing, and you are more than welcome to just lurk and get your spirits lifted by me attempting to draw an adorable halfling today. On a plane, a party of John Blins now. That would be great. That would be so good. Suggested characters: Astrapillar, full cute, Centaur mostly hot. I mean, Centaur I feel like would be cursed, but it would probably be on the hot. John Blinn, slightly cute. Yes, that'd be great. I'm very hyped to be here. I'm very hyped to have you, Redfern. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the subscription. I can tell that you're gonna fit right in. I also didn't read what you said that you're doing campaign prep, so I will do that. I'm doing campaign set in the skies with floating islands. I have a 5-person party and I'm working on building the plot from everyone's backstories. That sounds super cool. Freaking, sky floating islands. That's the coolest setting ever. Feel free to talk all about it. I would love to hear all of your TTRPG and D&D setting stuff. I'm assuming it's D&D. It might not be. What setting are you using? Or what game are you using? John Blinn party. My Thursday is going alright. My week has been pretty awful because I've been sick, but I'm doing better today. Still got a bad headache, but I'm feeling a little better and not nearly as bad as I was on Monday. Yay! I'm sorry. The fall is the time for getting sick. That's just how it be sometimes. Fall is the time of getting sick. That's just how it be sometimes. Listen, there's a whole ass game to be written about being cute little doodles behind the stream scenes. I would love, oh gosh. Making a game that is my art so that we can fully just be different Johns. I guess you guys could also be different me's. We've drawn a lot of me's as well. There's like centaurs, you could be koala, technically. Koala's a quick doodle. We've drawn koala a few times, we've drawn Danny a few times. People could just fully usurp identities of other people in chat. Oh, the pure chaos. The chaos of it all. I'm gonna play in a party of John Blins. Yes, koala, oops, all John. I think that the aqua koalas should be like difficulty 1 enemies, or like a possible familiar. That would be really cute. That would be really cute too. Redfern, you are diabolical. You gotta give him a way to, bring her back though. Which John Sona would you play? John Blinn, Mochi John, Mod Ranger John, Small John, Tall John. I think we're all saying John Blinn. We want the pure chaos of it all. Also, not to spoil anything, but you might be getting a John Blinn emote for on someone's channel maybe pretty soon. Not to spoil anything, but maybe soon. Also, Odds, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? It's great to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's D&D. Nice. Love some good D&D. I just run a game for myself. Yeah. John runs the game when we all play John, and it's oops all Johns. Alright, okay, let's actually get to doing some drawing. Let's like make a halfling body type real quick. Let's do it. There we go. Myself sounds like a fantasy pit crew clone. That's true. You're not wrong. I would totally make a fantasy pit crew that's just various versions of one person. That'd be hilarious. Wait, I forgot. I'm canon in the Breverse inside of the Aqua Koala's Kakyu. Yeah, a lot of you are canon. I've drawn a lot of you. We've made a lot of memes of each other. 1,750, we write in additional pages with the bestiary of all the Sona doodles. That would be great, though. We write an additional page of a bestiary for people to choose. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be really, really fun. This one's off limits. It's a commission. Yeah, we'll limit it to just quick doodles, not commissions. Though, I mean, it's a whole, it could be a whole thing. I have a question. And did you want this character to be more realistic, or do you want this character to be more chibi? Because I could go either way. The reference you showed me was pretty chibi, so I've kind of went in that direction a little bit, but if you'd rather be realistic, I can do that too. What's this Fantasy High Sona like? Yes, and tell them all about it. Tell them all about also, if anyone doesn't know what Fantasy High is, or what a Fantasy High Sona is, Fantasy High is Dimension 20's, one of the first Dimension 20 actual play show. that they did of characters at a magic high school. Pretty much, basically, you know, it's D&D, but everyone's a teenager, and also they go to a school for adventuring. And people have made some sonas of themselves as if they were in the Eggford Adventuring Academy. Shock, surprise, who could have guessed? John Blinn, slightly cute. Moderator John, full hot. Tiny John, full cute. Reference, Goblin John, mostly cute. Tall John, mostly hot. Just regular. Hashtag and John, slightly hot. Of the full lasers and feeling spectrum of John. Thank you, Danny. Halfling! I love those funky little dudes. We love a good halfling. In the Fantasy High universe, so far, all of the halflings we've met are truly wild. So, I hope that this halfling, lives up to that. And Captain Charismatic, welcome on in! How are you doing? How's your Thursday going? It's great to see you. Don't mind me, just working on body type. Is Tall John the one with the mesh leggings and tall boots? Yes, odds. Yes, he is. Continue John Blinn and Godbury picnic. You got it, John. I will totally do that. Thank you so much for the redeem. I think if we have time, I'm going to try to get at least one quick doodle done today, if not multiple. I don't know how focused I will be, but I'm going to do my best today to be focused and get through some Fantasy High stuff. I might do the Gobry and John Blinn, but since it is sort of Dimension 20 day, I was thinking of maybe doing some of Danny's Dimension 20 quick doodles. She's basically halfling me. Yes. I wanted to be more realistic and look more like me. You got it. I can do that. I will fix up some of these proportions then. Yes, Koala, you are canonically James Bond. I have drawn you as James Bond. You are canonically James Bond in the Brigade lore. feel bad about not streaming at all this week because I want to play Dread with everyone, but also it's not a great time in Bardtown. Don't feel pressured to stream at all, John. You do not need to. We want you to stream whenever you want to stream. It'll be no fun if you're not having fun on stream. Just take it from another streamer. Just take care of yourself. The hype for Metroid Dread and your streams will still be there when you are able to come back. After watching the 7, I've wondered if you are encouraged to make up an adventuring party during freshman year so you can all graduate together. What happens to new transfers? That's my question too. I feel like Egg Fort just doesn't really think these things through. Like, it made sense to, like, for Fantasy High, for everyone to get an adventuring party on, like, the first day of freshman year. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for that to be the case just in general. Because, like, what if you don't make any friends that day and you're just kind of stuck with people you don't like? You know? Kind of like what happened to Danielle. There we go. I just chalk that up to Egg Fort just being an absolute mad lad and, you know, changing the rules constantly no matter what. Just for fun. You gotta take care of Bardtown. My discovery of the existence of Fantasy High Sona kind of makes me want to run a fan adventure set at Egg Fort. That'd be super fun, Redford. I haven't made any Sonas for myself. Really, I don't really have a good concept, but, I guess it could just technically be me at Egg Fort, just a druid kid, though I feel like I'd probably be a wizard kid, let's be honest. If I was gonna go based off of who I was in, I guess I could also be a bard of creation if I want to go the full, like, artist route. That could be a thing. We just got a spread of some Japanese foods to share! It's also the end of my midterms week, so class was hella stressful. I'm completely messed up my sponge cake. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that the Japanese foods taste really, really good, Cleona. It's not fun to mess up sponge cake. Messing up bakes is never fun, but I believe in you. I'm sure you'll get it next time. Also, midterms are always stressful. Don't beat yourself up too hard on that one. They're always stressful, no matter what. I can't believe how you just busted out that mouth at that angle, Bree. You're getting so great, and it's always such an inspiration. I've been motivated by you to just practice drawing every day. Aw, that is like the nicest thing you could have ever said to me. Thank you. I am drawing from reference. I'm trying to get this Anne's lovely halfling to have Anne's features and still also kind of look like a halfling. So I am drawing from reference, but I'm, you know. Edgefit! Thank you so much for the 1 bit! I really appreciate it. And Gemini, hello, welcome in. Sorry, I'm super behind on chat. Thank you so much for the resubscription! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dimension 20 finale, new Infinite Horizon season, LA by Night Almost series finale, Streampunk's Coffee, Power Play season 4, and Critical Role C3 hype. I may watch too many TTRPGs, but I'm a proud brigade member. We watch too many TTRPGs here. You are a proud brigade member. Welcome on in, Gemini. It's a good time for TTRPGs right now. You are not alone in your hype. Also, thank you, Odds. I really appreciate that. I've been doing a lot of commissions recently, specifically like D&D portrait commissions. So I've gotten pretty good at trying to get things that look like they're in my style, but are looking more and more realistic. So I'm getting a much more realistic style than I honestly thought I would. I started out very cartoony, and now I'm getting very, very facial detailed. But yeah, practice honestly makes perfect. Everybody, practice every freaking day. I'm doing it because I get paid to do it, but it's, you know, even more fun if you're not getting paid in some respects to just draw faces every day. Especially from reference. Do it from reference as much as possible, because references are important. I'm really bad at teeth, and yet I kind of made a mouth look like it has teeth. I added teeth to like a drawing a few weeks ago, and I'm like, maybe I should add teeth more often. So this is an experiment in seeing if I can draw teeth. Walked Reykjavik? Visited a couple museums, including the Phallological Museum. Went to a geothermal... Wait, Phallological. Is that the one that's about penises? If I'm remembering correctly, or is that a different one? Because that reminds me that there is, in some Nordic country, a penis museum. Yes? Or not? Maybe I'm fully mistaken. I know there's a penis festival in Japan. I learned these things when I was depressed because I found it funny. Let me know if I'm correct. Went to a geothermal hot spring, got overall enjoying my last day. And it's your last day? Well, I hope you're having a great time. That's so cool. Thank you for spending your last day in Iceland with us. We love having you here, Ursula. Doing good, preparing a job interview next week. I'm both nervous and excited. Congrats, Ellie! That's so exciting! I completely understand being nervous, but I believe in you. You got this, Ellie. I believe in you. Brie, you've got 2 different 7 quick doodles for you to spend a half an hour talking about it in your queue. True. I can talk about the 7 for so much time. Danny has given me all of the time in the world to talk about the 7. Alright, let's try to get this second eye going. No way. Yes, the 7 is the one with Becca Scott. It's Becca, Izzy, Erika Ishii, Reika, Abria, and Persephone. I think that's everybody. Yes. And Brennan. It will be eventually on YouTube. It may or may not. It might not be on YouTube. They haven't been releasing anything on YouTube recently. They've only been releasing like first episodes on YouTube. Most of the stuff is behind the paywall at the moment. Bonks John on the head with the self-care stick. Yes. Bonk John in the head with all of the self-care. Do it. Do it. Exclamation mark bonked. Happy for these groups, but it sucks missing their content. Yeah, sometimes we're sadly not in a place to financially support all of the groups that we want to watch their content of, but that's okay. One day you'll be able to, and you'll be able to watch it, but it'll still be there. It'll still be there when you're able to watch it, Matt. No rush on doing it now. I mean, accidents happen when adventuring. There are sure a lot of There are sure to be party vacancies. Yeah! Can you imagine how often it would be that a student of the Eggport Adventure Academy just dies and you have to find a new person in your party? That's wild. What a wild life these teenagers live. Wait, hold on. Are you telling someone to use all of their 120k channel points to make me draw a Fantasy High Sona of myself, John? Because that's a wild concept. You don't use your points for that. If I want to draw a Fantasy High Sona, I'll do it on my own time. Or you can start it as a quick doodle or something. Don't use your hard-earned points to make me draw things of myself. Do it, Bree. Next 15k, I'm going to make Bree draw at least a line on her fan. Anne! You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Thanks. I really like that a lot of your guys' redeems recently has just been, let's make Bree draw things that she isn't able to draw because she's doing work and doesn't have time to make personal art. And I appreciate all of you for it. Phallological is penis, and yeah, Iceland has the biggest penis museum in the world. I was right! Yes! Okay. Good. I wanted to go to Iceland and then go to Japan I wanted to go to the Penis Museum and also the Penis Festival in Japan. Because I feel like that would be absolutely fun and hilarious and great. And as an anthropology student, I think it would be amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Anne. Toss some pics and hashtag share cool stuff under spoilers. Thank you, Ursula. I will definitely be checking those out. I will definitely be checking those out. If ever anyone has a panic attack and is super, likes, you know, just learning weird facts about the world, looking up world penis facts is a great way to lessen your anxiety when you are having a panic attack. Because I did that when, like, one of the only times I had a panic attack on stream. I went off stream and kind of calmed myself down a little bit and then looked up penis facts on the internet, and I fully got rid of my anxiety by laughing so hard. It was great. I was going to wait until I could get color, but I could just pay you for color later. The lines will probably take a while anyways, so. The sketch is the big thing, and then we'll get to the lines. Alright, 2 eyes are done. Yes. Alright, let's do some hair. Let's do some hair, shall we? That's honestly kind of wild that, from just this, I just drew this. Sometimes I'm wild even to myself. She's pretty! She's very pretty. 'Cause she looks like you. Alright. Do you want her to have basically the same kind of hair that you have as well, or in the drawing that you sent me? Because I was sort of going off of your hair. Let me know. More like anthropology. Look, sex education is extremely important in anthropology, so, I mean, I know a lot of, NSFW facts about the human body just by being an anthropology major. Brigade Fantasy High Sona parties! We can just make adventuring parties that are friends with each other. Wholesome content! Yes! We're all friends in real life and in game. I'm taking 6 weeks off work at the end of November until end of year. That sounds amazing, Gemini. Oh my gosh. Congratulations on your very soon vacation. That's awesome. I jealous a little bit. I will be taking a pretty long vacation off as well, but not that long. That's awesome. I hope you have a great time. Just getting yourself right. Draw Fantasy High Sona at your own peril because I might capture you for the fan adventure. Good to know, Redford. Good to know. You mentioned once you didn't have time to draw personal art, and now we've begun an initiative. I truly am so happy that you've begun this initiative, Danny. It makes me very happy. I've only drawn like 2 or 3 things recently that are personal art. One being my Chibi Witch Sona that I drew at the beginning of October. I don't have a lot of time for personal art, so it makes me very happy that you guys want me to like draw things for myself on stream. Penis facts are wild. Case in point, possums are originally believed to procreate through their noses because of their penis shape. Now I need to know what their penis shape is. That's wild. Procreate through their noses? Damn, people be wild. What about the rest of the eyes, Bree? I'm pretty sure this character only has 2, but Anne, if she has more than 1 eye, more than 2 eyes, let me know. So her older had a short bob, but I wanted to have a side ponytail instead. I can do that. Side, like, down side pony, or, like, side pony, like this, where it's ponytail, like, this way, on the edge of the face, or, side pony, like that. What kind of side pony? And I'm back. My computer froze on me again. No worries, Ellie. Welcome back. If you didn't because the universe is so vast and beautiful. I'm sorry you're having a bad day, though, Matt. All of the absolute hugs. Me and my friend at work have a code word when either of us are too wound up so that we just stop writing emails to other departments until we calm down. That's nice to have a code word about that. It's good to have someone that you can be comfortable around to, you know, hold yourself accountable in a workplace. That's awesome. Very cool. She's perfect, she's perfect, she's perfect! My little buff halfling girl! Good, yes! I'll make her more buff in a bit, I promise. Just trying to get, you know, basic body shape down. When are you coming home to Toronto, Anne? It's gonna be super cool to have you, I was gonna say stateside, but it's technically Canada, so North America side. Because we could both get in a lot of trouble if we wrote in the heat of anger. I hope we can calm down effectively now, Matt. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Anger is a hard emotion to control. November 3rd! Toronto bound on November 3rd! Yay! You're going home! That's awesome! I'm so happy for you! My cousin's getting married, so I'm heading for there, otherwise seeing family. Oh, cool! I hope you have a good time at your cousin's wedding. We're going to try to go to Disney World. Ooh! Also fun. Have you been to Disney since they added all, like, the Star Wars stuff? Or, like, the Avatar world? I go to Disney a lot, so if you need some recommendations for what to do at Disney, hit me up, because I probably know more about Disney than a lot of people. I think I've gone to Disney at least 10 times in my life, probably more. I'm currently working on something patently ridiculous right now. Might have it done by... I am eyes emoji at that concept. I am eyes emoji at that concept. Patently ridiculous? That's my shit. Yes. Get patently ridiculous, my guy. I'm excited to see it when it's done. I have no idea what you would be working on, but just know that I am hyped for it no matter what. Honestly, this is turning out way better than I thought it was going to. Not that I thought it was going to be bad, but I'm doing the I'm getting the body shape of this character down so much faster than I thought I was. And it's like whatever you had in your head is just in my head, and I am going to town. Except that you stick to me like Have a good rest of the stream, Gemini. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, and I'm really excited for whenever you get to do... not whenever. When your vacation comes. That's gonna be awesome. Have a good time, Lurkin. Thanks so much for stopping by. Noir Ash. Are you working on the Noir Ash comic, John? I'm watching you. You're making our adorable little mascot into a noir detective. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm excited about that. I'm excited. Every time that you talk as Ash now, when we're in the car, you have a noir Boston accent, and that's truly the best thing I've ever heard. She looks better than what I had in my head. My buff girl. I'm so happy. Yay. I'm glad. We just gotta do some Honestly, I don't know if we'll get... I don't want to jinx it, but if I'm vibing like this, we might finish this today and still have time to do quick doodles. So that would be unprecedented. That would be absolutely unprecedented, and I would be truthfully very excited by this concept. Does your character's great axe does your character's great axe have any like distinguishing features, or is it just like a regular great axe? I thought I wanted her to be in a hoodie, but now I have this idea that she could be wearing like a graphic tee that says "fuck undead" because it's her favorite enemy under a tracksuit top unzipped, but still wearing jeans. I could do that. I could get behind that. That sounds like a great outfit choice. We can totally do that. All right. Well, that is the next step. So. Let's get cranking. Listen, I just think that Ash has an inner noir detective and we should indulge her. I don't know if she's curious enough to be a noir detective. I feel like she would be like one of those, in like a detective novel, she'd be like the sage old granny that's just smoking and napping but has like really good advice. I feel like that would be her vibe. Detective Ash looking out the window at the rain with a little bone in her mouth that looks a little like a cigarette, and a little fedora and a trench coat. Oh gosh, Ash in a little fedora would be really cute. I could get behind that. Also, for those of you that don't know, if anyone's here that does not know who Ash is that adorable creature below me. My little pet, my little mascot. Ash, right there. That's Ash. She's shrimping right now. Alright, let's look up what a tracksuit looks like, shall we? Unzipped tracksuit. I'm sure that'll get me some salacious things, but we'll try. Okay, not salacious so far. A little salacious, but not that salacious. It's a magical great axe, but I forgot what its distinguished features are because the last time I played it was 3 years ago. Maybe incorporate dragons somehow? It's a Dragon Slayer great axe. Ooh! I could incorporate some dragons. We can do some dragon filigree or something. That'd be cool. Dragon's Ink. Yeah, I thought you might be able to hear Daniel. He walked by my door talking very loudly. I need sleep now. Good night. See you next time. Bye, Edgefit. Thanks so much for hanging out. I can close the door if you guys want. He's not talking very loudly anymore, but I will. But have a very good night, Edgefit. Thanks so much for hanging out and for your absolutely wonderful donations and the subs that you gifted earlier. I truthfully appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Good night. I'm gonna close the door. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try not to make a lot of noise because I just realized that I'm still wearing my heeled boots. Okay. There we go. Not trying to blow out the microphone. I gotta head out because it's midnight and I have work tomorrow, but I'm determined to run this fan invention now. I'll post about it in the Dimension 20 server tomorrow. That's awesome, Red Fern. I can't wait. Thanks so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for being here and subscribing. It's great to have met you. Bye! Get some great sleep. Thank you for everything, and enjoy your wings. I'm glad you're loving this, Anne. I am very, very glad that you're loving this. It makes me very happy. She's so squishable. Good. Riding the line between cute and hot. You know, that's where all Brie drawings need to be. I love that it's the perfect mix of cute and hot, and I will fuck you up. Yes. You know, that's really what we want a Barbarian Ranger to be. Cute, hot, and will fuck you up. That's what a Barbarian Ranger is. Ellie, thank you so much for redeeming a tarot spread reading. We're getting pretty far on this. I feel like we could probably squeeze in a tarot spread reading today. I'm pretty confident. How long do you think you'll be sticking around, Ellie, or would you rather me do it on a different day? Because we're probably gonna take a break pretty soon. After I finish after I pretty much finish this sketch, I think we're gonna take a break, and then I will come back. And if you're still gonna be around, then I'll do a tarot reading. We will start possibly either start the line art or work on some Quake Doodles. We'll see. We shall see. I feel like it might be better to make this a 2-week thing. It's been very long. It has been very long since you got a tarot reading. But I could maybe finish the sketch today, and then the next week on Thursday we will continue this Fantasy High Sona and do the line art, and then we can end out the stream doing some tarot readings and Quick Doodles. You know, do some little things to end out the stream. Which I didn't think we were gonna get this far today, but we did, and I'm super excited about it. She's very cute, and you made a very good character. Random Aya fact: she comes from a tropical climate, but surprisingly likes winter. OMJ forgot to mention shoes. Can we put her in, like, Converse shoes? Yes, yes we can. The classic gym shoes. We will do the Converse. You got it. I don't know if I can be here for next week because I have plans for my first official stream, but I cannot wait to see this finished product. Well, I don't think the only reason why I was possibly putting off finishing this till next week is because I don't think we're gonna get, even if we start like start line art today, I don't know if we'll be able to finish line art today, and I'd rather that be just one whole chunk so I can get in the zone and not have to remember what my brush size is, because line art is hard. But she'll basically look like this, just with crisper lines. She'll basically look exactly like this, just with crisp lines. There we go. There's the little egg. There's the little egg fort symbol on the tracksuit. There we go. I'm glad you like it, Anne. I really am. Alright, let's do some Converse, shall we? And then we will take a quick break for me to de-water and re-water, and then come back and do some quick doodles. I've leveled up a lot recently, and I've been doing I will say that I've been doing a lot of D&D character commissions recently, so, you know. This was right up my wheelhouse right now. Regular Converse or high top Converse? I'm assuming high top Converse, but I can do regular Converse too. High top, of course. The best Converse. Leo Goose 26, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. How is your Thursday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I drew an umbrella today, so that counts as drawing practice. That does count as drawing practice. Umbrellas are hard. That's very good drawing practice. It's going good. How's yours? So far, so good. Just drawing some commissions on stream and just chilling. What have you been up to today? One converse down. 2 to go. 1 more to go. Not 2 to go. She only has 2 legs. Nothing really. Well, you know, vibes. We're just sort of chilling and drawing today. I'm very in the zone, so if I'm not caught up on chat, I apologize. It's taken me pretty much until, like, now for me to actually be fully caught up on chat, so. Y'all have been energetic today, and also very chill, and I'm having a great time. Her old adventuring party ended up with an old airship that they repaired and traveled in. She basically had tutoring sessions about undead in the airship between adventures. Cool. I just realized I was supposed to say fuck undead and not dragons, so I will fix that. The dragons is the... There we go. The dragons is the great axe, not the shirt. Thought I would add a little bit more undead vibes to the Converse instead. There we go. I just need to take some time to get away. I do have the 7 on the brain. I do have the 7 on the brain. Fuck dragons. Ah yes, Deadverse. Yes, not Converse, Deadverse. Though they could be Converse, you know, for your con saves and stuff. Yeah, you have better con saves against undead. The Spire equivalent. Just need to take some time to get away. I have some idea of how to make the dragon slaying axe look like a dragon slaying axe. Give me a hot second.
Take some time to get away.
I don't know if this looks cool. You guys will have to let me know. I don't know. I'm trying to make the blades look like dragon wings, maybe. It's D&D. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be, you know. I mean, making the axe be serrated on the edge would definitely make it harder to, you know, use and easier to break, but, you know, it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's magical. It's fine. There we go. With a little bit of bone, with some bones in there. We'll make it look better when we line it, but there we go. What do we think? Is that a buff, awesome halfling, Anne? That has your features? What do you feel? The Eggford Academy's newest student and or graduate, wherever they are in their studies. We've got a cool barbarian ranger ready to take on the world. Kisses sketch. Yay! Anne's commission. Save. Ta-da! That is an hour and it's about an hour and a half worth of sketching there, guys. And we've got a very good idea of what Anne's amazing character is going to look like when we ink it next week. Yeah. Woohoo! Alright. Alright. It's time for a self-care break. Everybody please go dewater, rewater, hydrate, get your meds, get a stretch, get a snack, and we'll be back for a tarot reading for the absolutely lovely Ellie Annie creations and some quick doodles that are in the 7 universe. So, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed this entire drawing, Orange. But welcome back, Orange. How you doing? It is break time. It is you're back just in time for break. But we will still be doing some drawing and stuff when we come back. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna be doing some quick doodles, which is 20-minute sketching, and I'm gonna be doing some quick doodles of like 20 minutes of me drawing as fast as I possibly can, and some tarot readings. So if you are interested in either of those things, stick around. More to come very soon. Thank you so much, Anne, for asking me to draw this commission. I'm super excited to line her next week. I'm honestly very proud of this so far. I didn't expect to be this fast at this sketch, and also how fun it would be to work on it. So, thank you very much. I hope you like your Fantasy High Sona. I'll see you all in like 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'm glad you like it, Anne. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Oh, look at those biddies fall. Hi, everybody. I'm back from break. I hope everyone dewatered, rewatered, did whatever you needed to do to take care of yourself. Also, very good idea, Danny. Posture check for everybody. I did some stretching. While I was gone. I hope y'all had a good break. We've got, you know, like an hour or so left in the stream, so I think it is time. I think it's time we do some tarot readings and some quick doodles. End out the stream on some little fun things for you all. Still freaking out. How cute your drawing of Aya is. Well, you'll be able to stare at it all the time. You'll be able to stare at it all the time, and when I put it in the Discord after the stream. Welcome back. Welcome back, Matt and Ellie and Danny and Anne. It's great to see you. All right, Ellie. Let's switch over to the tarot cam, and let's switch over to tarot cam real quick. And Ellie, you can tell that is for when Ash is on my lap. You can let me know if you have a specific question, if you have a vibe that you would like me to do any sort of reading for, or if you have anything in particular that you would like me to do a reading for you. I'll be using the Enchanted Fairy Tarot deck, which is an amazing deck that we use on stream all the time. I'll be gorgeous. Gonna be doing some Mystic Fairy Tarot readings. This is the Temperance card on the cover, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, go lurk for breakfast. Your commission is done. Have a good lurk, Anne. Thanks so much for sticking around and being all of the hype with me. I learned some things about elephants today that I never thought I would. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued of what you didn't know about elephants before and now you do. But you know the drill, Ellie. Let me know a question or vibe that you would like me to check with your reading. I will also do a 3-card pull is fine. General vibe check on my chances at getting this job, I think. You got it. Alright, while I do some shuffling, let me know 3 numbers between 1 and 78 that you would like me to pull out of the deck after I shuffle them. It's in sharing cool stuff if anyone else wants to learn about elephant penis. I'm glad you took my advice and started Googling things about penises, because it's always so interesting. Animal sex education, so interesting. Oh, I do have time to do yours tonight, little strummer. Did you? What kind of reading would you like? A 3-card or a 5-card? I think I've got some time to do both yours and Ellie's tonight, as well as in and out with some quick doodles. I think we've got time. Only cowards look for food. I'm making a sandwich right now. Don't get your phone greasy, or laptop greasy, whichever it is. Alright, I love that vibe, Ellie. We'll do a vibe check for you with those cards. I've got time for a 5-card one, little strummer. Yeah, I'm down for doing a 5-card spread for you. All right. This one is for you, Ellie. A vibe check on your upcoming job interview. First card, general and area. Ooh, your first card is the world. Your second card is, middle can be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your second card is the Knight of Wands. And your third card is totally random. Your last card is the 3 of Pentacles. There we go. The World, the Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles for a general vibe check for Ellie. 3-card spread. 1. Past. Events or actions in the past that made the foundation of your current situation. If you find yourself in the Rose Garden, you may have either recently completed or soon will complete an important task. You are ready to enjoy success and receive happy congratulations of others. These moments are, unfortunately, too infrequent and are always the results of some effort on your part. So do not sweep past in it. Do not sweep past in it in your hurry to look for your project. If you haven't recently completed something, the desire for this feeling is directing you to find a challenge. Listen to your heart, for you are clearly ready to take on something exciting. Well, if that isn't a positive, vibe for an upcoming interview, I don't know what is. The cards are, from what I can tell and from what I'm gleaning, the cards are saying that the important task that is coming up is most likely the interview that you are going to be having for your new job. And you are ready and waiting for a happy congratulations. Whether that is because you absolutely nailed the interview and you got the job, or it turns out that the interview was not quite what you needed, or the job wasn't quite what you needed. Something good is on the horizon, nonetheless, and you are ready to take on the next steps to getting towards something that you really, really want to do. 2. Knight of Wands. What is happening right now? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands shows a strong, focused warrior. She is filled with disciplined energy and is ready to be given a task. Her passion for action will only be held in check for so long. If she isn't given a task, she will go off and find a quest. She can become restless if sedentary for so long. Once again, the present situation is that you are ready for this interview. You are ready for the task and you have the passion for taking action right now. Presently, you are ready to take on whatever is coming next. It's not necessarily, there's no current outlook of what it's going to be, but you are ready for whatever is coming. And if the past actions are anything with the world, it will be a positive experience. You're ready for this. Go for it. And future. Based on past events and the current situation, what the probable future is. The 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. You have many wonderful skills, and now is the time to put those skills to good use. Work carefully and thoroughly, doing the best that you can. Create things that are useful and things that bring joy to your life. Experience the pleasure of doing something well. In terms of the future, it sounds like no matter what path this new thing that you're going to be doing is, whether the new thing is the job itself or the interview, you are not only ready for the next step in the current present moment, but you have the skills and the drive and everything you need to make your future in this new scenario amazing. You can do it. Not only are you ready for something new and waiting to be congratulated on the paths and steps you take, you are ready for this next step to get towards your happiness and the things that are going toward something that you're going towards. And not only are you ready now, you'll be ready in the future. You've got the skills to follow through. And me and the cards are confident in your abilities. Whatever the job or the interview will be, whatever path you go down, you are ready for whatever comes. If this isn't a positive spread that you're gonna do amazingly at this interview, I don't know what is. I don't want to predict the future and tell you outright that you're gonna do amazingly, but I am very. Not only are the cards positive, I am positive that you got this, Ellie, and the vibes are extremely good for you. you've got, I think, very good chances. If you put in the work and apply yourself and go in with a positive attitude, I think you're going to be amazing. You got this, Ellie. Me and the cards believe in you. You're very welcome. Yeah, the cards have immaculate vibes for this. Immaculate vibes for this. You got this, Ellie. Calm those nerves. Be confident in yourself. Because the universe and me is confident in you as well. I will take a picture of this and send it to you after the stream. I realized that the ones that I did last time, I didn't send to people, so I will also do that as well. Because I did some tarot readings that I forgot to send pictures of. Whoops! But I will send this your way, Ellie, after the stream. So you can look at it and remember the good vibes before your interview. We believe in you. All right, Littlest Drummer. What do you have to ask the cards today? Do you have a specific question or a general vibe check that you would like the cards to illuminate something on for you? And since it's going to be a 5-card spread, please as well give me numbers between 1 and 78. Also, the way the chat always goes quiet during reading is always funny to me. Like, we don't want to interrupt Bree's reading even though we're not real. You are real. I can see you guys typing. But I appreciate your guys' reverence in me wanting to have a not a uninterrupted reading. I appreciate it. We're all waiting in bated breath for all of the vibes. Vibe check about relationships / ready to move on. You got it. I love that we've kind of steered away from specific questions and are mostly just doing vibe checks now with the cards. I think tarot is perfect for doing vibe checks. Alright. I think that's a good place to stop. Alright. 52, 21, 7, 63. You got it. Alright, let's do this. Let's start from the back. 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. Ooh, your first card is the Hanged Fae. I think this is a card that we've never gotten before in this deck. The Hanged Fae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Your second card is the Three of Wands. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your third card is the Sun. Nope, not yet. 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. Your fourth card is the Ace of Cups. A friendly card in this type of thing. The Ace of Cups. We've gotten the Ace of Cups a lot. Very common card. And last but not least, 3. Your last card is the Empress. Some mighty vibes. Some mighty vibes in this reading. You guys are getting some big vibe checks today. All right. This is a 5-card spread. A 5-card spread, for those of you that don't know, is a spread that is all about romance and relationships and bringing love and passion into your life. The first card, the Hanged Fae. This is something nice you need to do for yourself. In the Hanged Fae's garden, your answer is that of sacrifice and faith. You will be called on to sacrifice something for that which you hold dear. You should have the faith in your convictions and know that all will turn out well in the end. Although it may be scary at first, once you actually do it, you will experience a relaxed happiness and a knowledge that you've done exactly what you should. In terms of something nice you should do for yourself, and a vibe check about relationships / moving on. I think whatever the Hanged Fae is asking you to sacrifice is something that may be holding you back. And being nice to yourself is allowing yourself to discard the thing that no longer brings you joy and happiness. No longer... being tangled up in this thing is no longer something that benefits you, and it is easier to let it go, even if it is harmful and even though it hurts and might not be the thing you want to let go of. In the long run, letting go of it might be the thing that brings you the happiness that you are so seeking. Whether that be a relationship or an item or anything that might remind you of a past relationship, there is something that doesn't quite spark the joy anymore. And while it is painful to get rid of, it's important to get rid of it to start moving forward and feel the relaxed happiness that you so deserve. 2. 3 of Wands. This is something you need to learn. Well, shit. The Mystic Fairy Tarot deck doesn't pull punches. I will try to soften the blow, but sometimes the cards just really are mean. Or tell you things that you know but don't want to hear. Your message about something you need to learn. It is almost time to move forward, but first you must consider the possibilities. Do some research, write out all the options, and think about what goal is most appealing to you. Make a map of your journey and a list of all the things you'll need. You want to be sure that you'll have everything you'll need along the way, that you know where you want to go, and that you'll know what that's not good advice just for any new relationship, I don't know what is. Whether it is a new romantic relationship, whether it is a friendship, whether it is a parent-child relationship, any relationship that you have right now that is important to you, nurture it. The step you need to take to find love, this wonderful new relationship that you have in your life, if it's something that you think that will bring you joy, nurture it. Work at it. Do the heavy lifting to make sure that you and this other person that you are experiencing happiness with experiences happiness and has a wonderful life. Don't let the fear of what might happen get in your way. Don't let things that possibly happened in the past dictate what you're going to do in the future, because all people are different, and they're all going to be different. Everyone's going to have a different way of approaching things, and the things that have happened to you in the past, if there's a pattern or things that have happened to you in the past that made you fearful of starting new relationships, if you feel like that's going to happen over and over and over again, so why bother? It's not going to happen over and over again. Because every new person you meet is different. And there's going to be a new relationship dynamic no matter who it is. Because everyone is different. You only can control your actions and your reactions. So don't let the fear control you. Nurture the relationship and really, really feel it. Feel the happiness that you deserve. And lastly, the Empress. This is a goal you need to work toward. These are all very good love cards. We did a good vibe check today, guys. We did a good vibe check. Where are you, Empress? There you are. The Empress. This is a goal you need to work toward. So you find yourself faced with a clear, if challenging, answer. You are in a position to nurture something. You must give enough of yourself to sustain life, but not enough to smother the unique personality of the person, project, relationship, or situation you find yourself entrusted to your care. Now, that works very well with the Ace of Cups, especially in the what it takes to find love, and also what a goal you need to work toward. I think the goal is to nurture this relationship. Make sure that, you know, you're following your bliss, and the goal is to take it one step at a time and prioritize your and this person's happiness. Don't smother the relationship, but also don't shy away from it either. It's important and worth something. And isn't it worth it to try something and be happy, and instead of being afraid of it? Because no matter what the future holds, the happiness that you have with a person or project or relationship or anything, the happiness, just because there may also be bad times, doesn't disregard the happiness either. The happiness is there and present and will always be there. It just might not last, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. That doesn't make it any less special. But it could last. You have no way of knowing. The future is fully uncertain, but there are people out there that want to love you. And there are people out there that deserve your love as well. So make sure to go and chase that. Don't shy away from it. And there we go. Welcome to relationship advice with Bree. Yeah. So, to recap, the Hang Fae says, discard things that are just weighing you down and aren't sparking joy and aren't making you happy anymore. Memories, relationships, anything that just doesn't quite fit anymore. It might hurt to get rid of it, but it's important to get rid of it and move on to the next chapter of your life. And in order to move on, make a goal. It doesn't have to be a big goal, just a goal to work toward. To be happier than the day before, or to nurture a relationship that you really enjoy. And don't lose sight of the happiness that you have right now. There's things in your life that are so wonderful and so full of joy. Don't let the cloud of the past make it so that you can't see the sun of the present, because things are never as bleak as they seem. There's so much love in the world and so much happiness that you deserve to see. You deserve to bask in the happiness of right now. And when it comes to moving forward and going towards a goal, nurture the relationships you have, or if there is a new relationship on the horizon, make sure to put in the work and not be afraid of the past, because you deserve to be happy. And the person that you are with, or a new relationship, or anything when it comes to relationships, you and that other person deserve to be happy, whether it be romantic, friendship, parental, whatever. Don't let the past make you afraid of starting and finding new relationships in the future, because you deserve it. You don't know what the future will hold, but it's so much better to try than to be afraid. There you go. I hope that was helpful. And that's just good advice in general. Don't let the fear of what could be hold you back from trying. Because trying and working towards something is wonderful. Thank you so much for asking me to do readings, Ellie and Little Strummer. I hope they were helpful. And full of good vibes. I believe in both of you. Whatever you guys are dealing with right now, you got this. I believe in you. And I think so do the cards. I will take a picture of this and send it to you after the stream, Little Strummer. You had some very good vibes today. Oh, John just sent me something. Oh, John, you just sent me something. I will not say what it is on stream, but I'm excited to check it out after the stream. Alright, that is the tarot readings of the day complete. We've got about 30 minutes left in the stream, so I think it's time for doing some quick doodles. Let's celebrate the 7 finale, shall we? And I will say that some of the advice that I was giving right there may have been a little bit inspired by the 7 finale. The 7 finale was very all about how relationships change, but that's okay, because what you had in the past is always going to be there, and the happiness that you had in the past will never be tarnished. And walking towards the future with someone is terrifying, but oh so worth it, as long as you get to be together. And the 7 finale got me, guys! It leaked into my tarot readings, I apologize. It's just, there's a thing, Brennan just has a way with life lessons, you know? Thank you, Brennan, for making me appreciate my life so much more through your Dimension 20 content. My brain's busted. I forgot what bit I was going to do. Sometimes, let your brain rest. Let your brain rest, Danny. We're gonna head empty, just talk about Ostentatia. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. Well, I'm gonna try very hard not to give any spoilers, but what Ostentatia should I draw? Because Danny has given me literally free reign to draw Ostentatia however I want. For anyone that has seen the 7, any suggestions of what Ostentatia I should draw? Because I truthfully love Ostentatia. I kind of can see, like, just doing her, like, bling bing thing, or, her with her own, like, designer label. See, I don't have like a personal favorite. I just love her whole vibe. I just love her whole vibe. I could do something like, instead of just like a moment, I could do something that kind of just encapsulates her character. Like her whole Forge cleric vibe in space. Her forging stars and fire, and we could do that. We could do that. That could be good. I don't know if I could do that in 20 minutes, but that wouldn't be a bad thing to start off trying to do. Just an ostentatious sketch dump. I really should have written down ideas while I was watching the 7. I don't have... I just love it. I don't have any, like, specific moments to draw. Ooh, the Divine Intervention could be good. I do like the that's kind of spoilery though. I was trying to like do something that wasn't super spoilery, but I could do Divine Intervention vibes. That could be good. I do like that. Okay. I can go in that direction. Alright, this might just be 20 minutes of Bree conceptualizing. We'll find out what this is. We'll find out what this is. Okay. I'm gonna look up some reference images real quick. Maybe if I look up Forge Cleric action poses, will it give me the poses that I want? That is the question. Probably not. Maybe if I go along this route. Nope, not that route. Ooh, okay. Looking at Dwarf Forge Cleric is definitely better. Definitely a lot better. I know! Spoilers aren't... Hey, I can be considered if I want to be. Danny, jeez! Just put a spoiler... I could put a spoiler warning on the screen. That's true. Yeah, go for it. If you wanna put an idea in chat, John, go for it. I'm just trying to find. There's like a specific moment that I don't have like a good reference for in my head. But I might just be able to go for it without the Reference images. I mean, this is kind of close. I'll just use this as inspiration, not as general reference. Alright. Let's get my snaz up and ready, and then we're gonna draw Ostentatia being an absolute freaking badass in the finale, because that divine intervention moment. Ooh! Awesome. Okay. Back to finding Snaz. Snaz! Where'd you go? There you are, Snaz. My beautiful, beautiful Snaz. Alright. Time to get the other thing going. Timer. Alright. 20 minutes. Let's do this. I have literally no idea if we're gonna get how far we're gonna get on this one, but I'm going to do my best. Let's see how far I can sketch an entire scene in my head. Let's go! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think we're just doing a composition sketch because I don't think I'm going to be able to get any detail into this. But you know what? It's going to look dope as hell. This is gonna turn into like a lock screen background. It would make a great strength tarot card in a D20 deck. Oh my gosh. It really would. That was a project that I wanted to do eventually, was make a D20 tarot deck, just because I think it would be fun. And this would be a very good strength card. I can totally see this being a strength card. much time do I have left? I have 7 minutes left? Really? Holy shit! Guys! We've got the composition down already! Heck yeah! Ugh. I just need to take some time to get away. Like, I have a lot of ideas for, like, the Dream Team or the people from Unsleeping City in tarot cards. I don't have a lot of ideas for, Fantasy High characters. Because I feel like I don't feel like there would be enough major arcana to get every single main character in a tarot, Have a very good rest of your night, Orange, and a very good dinner. Bye! This is shaping up to be an extremely anime moment, and I'm here for it. Three minutes to get the colors down. Yeet. Look at those bulging muscles. I'm not done with my special effects. Let me do my special effects. Okay. A very... We did it! A very, you know, we got the composition down. 20 minutes, we got color and composition down. Not detailed at all, but we did it. We did something. Look at Ostentatia and her amazing divine intervention. I wanted to make Logren's hands out of the sky, and, you know, just her being her awesome Forge Cleric self. Very extremely rough, but we get the idea. Woo! Dimension 20! And with that, we have hit our 3-hour mark. We are only 7 minutes over, so, ayy! Ayy! I feel like with their fandom, you could probably make a solid pitch with some concept art and an outline for the guidebook to their merch team. I mean, that would be very cool. I don't know if I would have a lot of time to do that, but it'd be pretty cool. I have no idea who I would even talk to, but it'd be fun to make a smattering of D20 characters be different tarot cards. Alright, well, with that, I have expended all of my energy for the day. Let us save this beautiful Ostentatia Wallace art. And also, that is a moment that happens in Dimension 20, the 7. So if you have not watched Dimension 27 and want to see Ostentatia be an absolute badass in the finale, definitely go give it a watch, if you can. If you can't, no worries. You can watch it later. It's a great moment, though. Ostentatia. Yeet! I've never made such a long boy before. I usually try to keep it in an 8.5 by 11, but I do enjoy the long boy. Hey, thanks for the clip, Geekouts, and thank you for the shushes, everybody. Well, and I think with that, that is the end of our stream today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. We were just chilling. We worked on the wonderful, illustrious Girl Wonder Anne's commission. We did a Fantasy High Sona of, her Barbarian Ranger, Aya. We're gonna finish her, we're not gonna be doing any coloring on her, but we are gonna finish up her lines next week. And maybe we will keep working on this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll come back to this one. I like the composition quite a bit. This for strength, Fig as the Fool, the Hangman as the Chariot. I think it should probably be the Hangman, but the Hangman could also be the devil. No, Gorthlax could be the devil, or Fig could be the devil. There's a lot of things. Or Cody could be the devil. A lot of things could work with different cards is the issue when it comes to so many different PCs for Dimension 20. But, yeah, I don't have anything necessarily, like, we didn't hit a goal at the end of the stream this time, so I have nothing to, reveal, so, which is fine. Y'all have been so wonderfully generous, it's fine. We can slow down a bit on the goals, but we are we're very close to the 1,250 mark. 18% of the way there, I think. We have 18% left, I think, maybe? And then, you know, we're really close to 1,500, but soon. We'll soon make that. I'm sure we're gonna get to that Bree and Mods write a Brigade, a one-page RPG with how much we were hyped about it earlier in the stream. So, don't worry, we still have 9 days to go. More, I'm sure we're gonna hit them, but it's nice it's nice to have a respite of one stream where we haven't hit a goal, and I'm not fully fucking blown away. But thank you all to everyone who donated today, everyone who gave bits and subscribed, and thank you everyone who followed. Welcome to the brigade. It's been an absolutely wonderful time today. Before we go though, I'm gonna double check to see who is live. I saw someone during the break who was live, and I'm hoping that they are still live, but I will double check. 1 second. Yes. Yes. There is someone that is still live that I would love to raid, because we've never gotten a chance to raid this person before, and they're absolutely lovely. So, I think we're gonna give a raid to Librarian Liz. I think we're gonna raid Librarian Liz after this. For those of you that don't know who Librarian Liz is an absolutely wonderful member of the Streampunks community, and she is currently reading, I think, Animorphs on stream, so if you want some story time and some really good chill vibes, definitely stick around for the raid. But before we do that, I just have a few quick announcements. We all know about the tiers. There is, as things have happening, you all know that I have a Patreon right now. A new page of the Phoenix comes out tomorrow. Page 4, I think, for every regular people on Tapas, Webtoon, and my own website. But if you're on my Patreon, at the $2 tier, you will get a page of the Phoenix, page 5 instead of page 4. You're 1 week ahead of everyone else. So make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. Lots of cool stuff's happening. We're very close to the end of the month. So if you subscribe now, it'll be great, because then, I will, get your extra dollars at the beginning of November. And you'll also get, if you subscribe now to my Patreon, at the $15 tier, you will get a 5x7 Patreon exclusive print. Or you can, subscribe at the $2 tier and just get Phoenix stuff early, or you can subscribe at the $5 tier and get access to whips and art time lapses of mine, or you can subscribe at the $10 tier and get exclusive behind the scenes looks at how I create the Phoenix. And then also there is a $20 tier, which doesn't get you anything new other than a monthly newsletter from our lovely resident bard, who is an editor on the Phoenix. So there's lots of really cool stuff, and all the extra $5 for that $20 tier goes directly to John as well, which I pay him at the top of the month when my Patreon earnings come in. So, lots of cool stuff on my Patreon. It's only been out for a month, and I've been plugging and posting a whole bunch on it, so there's a lot of backlog to get caught up on right now. There's also, there's new Halloween merch as well. We're getting pretty close to the end of the Halloween month. We are going to be, there's going to be no longer the Halloween merch available on November 1st. So if you haven't got it and you would like a Brigade We Scare Together with skeletal wings on the back, or an Eldritch Honk t-shirt or hoodie, all of those things are available right now in my Streamlabs store, link down below. We've also got the Streamiversary coming up on October 30th. Stick around on my Twitter and my Instagram, and you'll, get some announcements, as well as if you're not part of the Discord, please join the Discord. You'll get all of the announcements about everything that I'm doing every week on the Discord. As well as, if you're in the Discord, and haven't voted yet, there is a Community Day poll in the Discord right now about when we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy tomorrow. So if you are part of the Discord and want to play some Final Fantasy 14 with us, make sure to vote in the hashtag Community Gaming channel right now, because we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy for Community Day tomorrow. And that's all I got. We're also going to have a Halloween stream on the 31st. But you all know that. There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things happening, and I feel like it's redundant to keep repeating them, but, you never know who knows what's going on and who doesn't. Also, there will be a poll for what my costume will be very soon. I haven't decided on poll options yet, but I will. You guys will get to vote on what my costume will be for the Halloween stream. So, keep an eye out on the stream suggestions channel in the Discord. I think that's about everything that I got. New page of the Phoenix tomorrow, Community Day tomorrow. I've got a Patreon, new Halloween merch until November 1st. I've got, there's a Streamiversary goal. I'm having a Streamiversary, 2-year Streamiversary celebrating on October 30th and October 31st. And I'm going to be playing a game at some point this year, and things are just great. Y'all are the best. Thank you for everything. Off to watch the premiere of Critical Role Campaign 3. Yes! if anyone is doing that and wants to live tweet it, we have a Critical Role channel in the Discord. I do not know if I'm going to be doing that tonight, but I'm excited to hear your guys' opinions. Also, I mean an hour. Yes, you got about an hour for that. And then, yeah, if anyone is new here and doesn't know who I am and is stick around to the end, thank you very much for that. My name is Bree. I'm a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Every Tuesday I do tarot cards, every Thursday I do commissions, and every Saturday I do various things. This Saturday we are actually going to be continuing our 666 follower celebration devil. We're getting there on her. We haven't done any line art, so we might be doing some line art and no, we did do line art, never mind. We're gonna do some coloring and just keep working on the devil and having a good time on Saturday, just to get those spooky vibes ready for Halloween. So make sure to come and hang out on Saturday. And then on Tuesday, another tarot card, and then on Thursday, we're gonna work on Anne's commission, and then I think on Saturday is the streamiversary, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're very close. We're very close to the end of the month. And then the next day, we're going to be doing Halloween shenanigans. So, stay tuned. If you're not following and you want to be following for all of the brigade shenanigans, make sure to do so. You'll get notified when I'm live. I need to get food, though. The Pastel Squid Devil Swamp Chef. Yes, the Pastel Squid Devil Swamp Chef. Y'all voted on what kind of devil we were going to wake, and you voted on Pastel Squid Devil Swamp Chef. And it's great, and we're gonna see what we can do with that. It'll be chaos, and it'll be very fun. I'll see you all on Saturday. Thank you all so much for everything, as always. I couldn't do what I do without you all. I will see you all very soon, and make sure to join the Discord and follow me if you want to know what's going on. I'll see you all on Saturday for more craziness. Bye, everybody. Let's go raid Liz. Bye!